What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video, and today we have a brand new Sugo-Fest that was data downloaded, which is the Merry Sugo-Fest, which is going to be debuting on the 24th of December 1900 PST, which, if you guys don't know, is exactly when the Blitz battle with the Summer Girls, whenever that concludes, is when this banner is going to go live. Now, this banner is actually pretty interesting, and the main reason why I wanted to make a video about it is because of how interesting it is. But, you know, if it was just a typical Sugo-Fest, you know, nothing really too special, I wouldn't have made a video about it, but this is very interesting because considering what we know about the structure of Sugo-Fest currently, and now what we see with this one, it is obscure, and that's why I wanted to talk about it. So this Sugo-Fest, as I mentioned, is going to be coming on the 24th. I actually don't know the end date for this Sugo-Fest, but considering it is a Merry Sugo-Fest, it's probably not going to last too long. So this Sugo-Fest right here, obviously you can see on the banner, you've got a bunch of those Christmas units. You've got Christmas Robin, Toadskii, you've got the Neko at the back, you've got Bonnie and Law. A lot of those Christmas units are pretty bad. Like, you're not pulling for the Christmas units. You're definitely pulling for Sugo-Fest exclusive characters on this Sugo-Fest, because once you see the structure, it's pretty crazy, right? So is there actually anything in the event information? No, of course there isn't. So the steps here. The first multi is discounted at 30 gems, nothing too crazy there. The second multi is a guaranteed legend. The third multi, also a guaranteed legend. The fourth multi is also a guaranteed legend. And then on the fifth multi, which is the final step, all wanted posters are guaranteed to be Sugo-Fest exclusive characters. Look, considering, you know, as I said, you know, with the current structure that we're used to, where only 10 pullable legends are available during a Sugo-Fest, the fact that they're doing that plus making a Sugo-Fest all legends, this honestly means that if there is a legend that you really want to get and it is boosted on this Sugo-Fest, I think it's not a bad opportunity to go in. But the thing that we have to really take into consideration here is what characters are actually going to be boosted. Well, the one that we can 100% confirm is going to be Legend Chopper. It really comes down to what is going to be boosted at the end of the day. One thing that I do want to note is the super type character of Snake Man, Blackbeard, and Katakuri. Those three in particular have not returned pretty much since their debut. I mean, they were available during the Kid Sugo-Fest? I'm pretty sure they were. But then, I can't even remember. I think they might have been. But either way, it's been a really long time since Snake Man, Blackbeard, and Katakuri have returned. I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to be featured on this banner in some way, shape, or form. Or if they want to go with a theming, maybe it's like, you know, maybe only Psy characters or only Psy Sugo-Fest exclusives. If V3 Boa is available on this Sugo-Fest as well, that's definitely going to tempt a lot of people. What else would be boosted? That would be crazy. I mean, I don't honestly expect them to boost Sugar and Smoker again, because they were boosted on their debut, of course, and then also on the Treasure Map Sugo-Fest that came after it, and then even currently, where with Boa's debut, there was like the part 2 to the Sugo-Fest where Legend Sugar was boosted again. So I totally don't expect Sugar to be boosted on this banner. But I 100% expect to see either Snake Man, Blackbeard, or Katakuri. One of those three has to be back here. Another character that they could chuck on this banner to really tempt a lot of people would be someone like Shanks Crew or V3 Law. I think Shanks Crew was boosted on Sugo-Fest not long ago. I can't honestly remember, but I think V3 Law, if he was on this banner, would definitely tempt people. I think Sober Mask and Luffy Zora potentially could be featured. That would be really awesome to see. Maybe V3 Akainu. I think it's been a little bit since he's been on a banner. So some of those real top tier characters, if they're available, if there's like a really large bunch of them all boosted on this banner, I wouldn't be surprised if people are going to start spending their gems. And at this point as well, like, there's no confirmation on how expensive each multi is. Like, obviously we can see that this is going to be a 30 gem multi, but sometimes it doesn't tell you all the details here. It's happened in the past where we see this structure on the banner and it doesn't give us all of the information. Like, we'll see, like, you know, potentially one of these steps is like a 1 gem multi that they don't mention, or another one is a 30 gem multi as well as being a guaranteed legend. Considering the steps, I don't think they're going to do that. I would pretty much expect that, you know, the first multi is discounted and then every single multi after it is going to be 50 gems. So how much is that? That's 230 gems for... So how many legends actually is that? That's going to be 14 guaranteed legends. 14 guaranteed legends from 230 gems. And out of those 14 legends, you can only get 10 pullable characters from it. like, as I said, you know, if the boosted list is very good, this could honestly be one of the best Sugo-Fests of the year. Like, I'm not even kidding. And that's pretty crazy to say, considering it's just a generic Christmas Sugo-Fest, but I'm not even kidding. This could be legit one of the best Sugo-Fests of the year. So let's check out the recommended characters real quick, just to see if there's any other teas of any units. So obviously we've got Legend Chopper. A lot of people either have Legend Chopper at this point, but if you don't have him, I would understand why you would want him, especially if you're the type of player that doesn't have a lot of cotton candy. Having access to someone like this is very, very valuable for duplicating every single piece of candy that you get during an adventure. I've been using him a lot recently. I've been candying a lot of characters, and I could definitely understand why people would want to get him. But not only just for the usability as him as a captain to dupe drop your candy, but the capabilities as a sub. He has really good crewmate abilities, and he has a pretty powerful special removing a bunch of different debuffs by 5 turns, as well as providing pretty good healing. So all of that in one character is definitely why you'd want to get him. I remember when this guy first debuted, and I was really just trashing on him because duping cotton candy when he first debuted was really not that important, but as time's gone on, we've obviously seen that, you know, dupe dropping cotton candy with this new candy update is quite big, so that's awesome. Next, we've got just this generic Robin. I believe she was a treasure map unit. What does she actually do? She is, if 4 more characters on the crew are quick, int, and strength, greatly boost the type effects of fighter and cerebral characters for 1 turn. It's actually not terrible, because if it's greatly boosted, I mean, it's a 1.75 color affinity for fighter and cerebral. But then again, look, on JP, they recently had Sanji and Pudding, who is also a fighter and cerebral color affinity booster, so, you know, there's that, I guess. Next is going to be this Christmas Cat Viper. This guy, on paper, is good, but he's not really used all that much. He reduces Bind and Despair by 3. He also reduces your charge time by 1 turn for Powerhouse Fighter and Striker characters, and also gives you a recovery boost, 15 times his recovery. But you can see his recovery is 160, so that's really not great. He does have the ability to resist Special Reverse, so he can use his special to lower the cooldowns of your other characters, but the problem there is that he only reduces the cooldowns for Powerhouse Fighter and Striker, and his crewmate ability only resisted by 1 turn, and his special only reduces by 1 turn. Most of the time when you're inflicted with Special Reverse, it's going to be more than 1 turn, like typically 2 to 3 is what we've seen the most situations, but either way, Christmas Neko is there. And then you got some old Christmas characters like this random Toadskii, reduces Special Bind by 1 turn and heals for 12,240. It's not great. And then you've got this Bonnie. I don't actually remember what she does. Changes adjacent slots to recovery, boost side characters recovery. That's really bad. And then you've got this Trafalgar Law, who will go ahead and say, change the captain slot to recovery, heal 15 times his recovery. So these are just collectible units. Oh, okay, well, there you go. Snake Man is back. Okay, I totally didn't even realize that was there. So Snake Man is returning. That is huge. If you do not have Super Type Snake Man, there is an opportunity for you guys right here. And Super Type Katakuri, they're both back. And V3 Akainu, there you go. Dude, this is totally surprising because I had no idea that these were here. Okay, that is very, very surprising. So V3 Akainu, Super Type Katakuri, and Super Type Snake Man. Man, that's going to be very, very tempting for a lot of players because, personally speaking, I do think Snake Man is still one of the best legends in the game. V3 Katakuri, a lot of people don't agree with the fact that he's one of the best legends in the game, but if you do use him correctly, yes, he definitely can be one of the best legends. Look, he can get a self-proccing 2 times conditional boost. Not many characters in the game can guarantee you that. Plus, he's a 5 times captain. It's pretty good, and he's got Super Type mechanic, guaranteed delay, freaking awesome, dude. And then you've got V3 Akainu, who I do like, but he doesn't see as much play as what I would have hoped, but on paper, though, still a very phenomenal unit, very powerful special ability, still not too bad in Pirate Rumble. Unfortunately, Snake Man is not really that good in Pirate Rumble, but this Katakuri, remember, he is, like, honestly one of my favorite units in Pirate Rumble. Many would agree he probably is one of the best units in Pirate Rumble. This guy's great. So that's surprising. I totally didn't even expect that those guys were just going to be here. That's awesome. I really wish I checked it early so I didn't have to, speculate. So Blackbeard is not here. So hopefully Blackbeard's going to be boosted soon. That's what we're really hoping for at this point. But that's really surprising. That really puts it into perspective about, how good this banner is, because those are just, 4 of the legends that we know. So Chopper, Super Type Snake Man, Super Type Katakuri, and V3 Akainu. So what are the other 6 characters that are going to be boosted? We don't know. I mean, if that's going to be the ceiling of the characters that we're going to see here, I don't know. It really depends. If you don't have, either of those 3 characters, I don't know, man. I could see why you'd be tempted to pull here, but honestly, I think it probably is still a better idea to save your gems. I think it's a really good idea to start saving your gems. Is there actually anything on Extra Island? I need to go ahead and check that just to see if there is anything new. I don't think there is. The Buggy Treasure Island. It doesn't look like it. It was also shown, Anlord did post that Colosseum Orochi is coming to the game very soon. I don't know what date he's coming, but Colosseum Orochi is coming very soon to global, so that's good to see. We just need a date and confirmation and all that. But anyways, that is going to wrap up this video today. I hope you guys are excited for this one. The end of the year is wrapping up very, very soon, so let's see what else comes out before the end of the year. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure you go ahead and hit the like button. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.